All right, so I have a picture up today. The picture is of DK Metcalf and Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas comes to the DK Metcalf after the game Sunday. He says, "Hey, my son, you're DK. You're his favorite player. He's 15 years old. He's built like you." DK Metcalf goes, "Hold on a second." Boom, jersey off, signs it, and hands it over to Logan Thomas. I'm not a fan of the jerseys. I know they do it. I feel like it's done so much now that it's kind of like passé. But when I see shit like that, it makes me feel good. I think it's a nice thing. I think it's good for, I really, really liked it. Now, I talked to Bumbles yesterday during the whole football game. And, man, I'll tell you, Josh Allen, they keep saying he's elite. What does he have? 93 turnovers since he came in the league, 71 interceptions. I saw he had 56 fumbles and only 15 recoveries. So I took that as 41 plus 71. That's 112. But I don't know where my math is, and I'm not a statistician. So they're saying, hey, good evening there, Josh. They're saying 93 turnovers was the most since he came in the league. They're 5-5. Played a terrible game yesterday. 2 missed extra points by the Broncos. And the Broncos, who started 1-4, lost 70-20 to the Dolphins, have won 3 in a row for the first time since the 2021 season. And they're 4-5. The Bills haven't lost more than 6 games since Allen's rookie season. They have a shot of not going to the playoffs now because of Josh Allen, because they're 5-5, and Josh Allen. 6 straight games with an interception. I mean, they had a fumble on the first play, interception on their second series. Before halftime, Allen threw a terrible pass, led to another interception. They get the lead late, and then you think, okay, but everybody was like, they scored too quickly. And Russell Wilson played a pretty goddamn good game yesterday. I mean, a really good. I mean, when he had to make passes, he did. Cortland Sutton made a hell of a catch in the end zone in the first half. I don't know how the hell he got it. I'm amazed that receivers get their feet in the end zone, in place, in the right places. I mean, they're like ballet dancers. It is amazing how they can tort their bodies and everything, and are able to get their feet in, and you're just like, holy shit, man. And fucking Duke is up 12 on Michigan State. I can't fucking stand Duke. God damn, I thought Michigan State was going to come back. But no. Even though, they're a member of the Tribe coaching Duke, I can't. I didn't like Duke before I went there, and I liked them even less once I went to UNC. But I digress. So they missed 2 field goals, 2 extra points. Then they go down, get a great sack on Wilson on 3rd down. See, it's 4th down. They decide to blitz again, and you could see it happening. You're like, Wilson just throws it up there, and Judy beats the cornerback whose name escapes me right now for Buffalo, who tackles him, and you're like, Jesus Christ. And they go, why are they blitzing 2 straight plays? What are they doing this for? What could they possibly be doing this for? And then you're like, holy shit, they're going to get it. They're going to get the goddamn. And they did. They got the pass interference, and then they missed the field goal from 41. But they didn't have any timeouts left, and Buffalo decided to take timeouts when he was kneeling. I guess they thought maybe they'll get the ball back. Well, they ran in with no timeouts left to get the field goal attempt. And don't you have a guy on the sideline that's counting the players, counting the number of players you have on your offense? Don't you have a guy doing that shit? I mean, there should be a guy, right? That's just counting. And they have 12 guys to miss the field goal. They get another shot, and they lose on that play. And you're just like, wow. You lose because of poor coaching, whatever. And Dorsey is fired after the game. Joe Brady's the new offensive coordinator. Is that going to make a difference? I don't know. Because I feel Josh Allen plays very... What some people write, they dink and dunk too much. They don't let him play the style he wants to play. McDermott's more of a defensive guy, and it doesn't work well with the way that Allen plays. And then now you got Stephon Diggs who's all pissed off. His brother Trevon came that he wasn't any good. Before, like, who's Josh Allen? Well, Stephon Diggs has had his best seasons with Josh Allen. So I beg to differ on that front. What's more amazing, these guys making the crazy catches or the balls these guys dropping directly in their hands? I agree with that one, Josh. Yeah, they do miss a lot of freaking catches where you're like, guys, hold on to the fucking ball. But they drop the ball, man. They just make a lot of mistakes. I mean, that game was unlike anything. And then there's a guy, Bumble sent me a thing, one of the refs that when he's the ref, the under always happens, and the home teams only win like 55% of the time. They don't cover it doesn't go over 70% of the time if these refs are calling the games. And I'm like, dude, you got a lot of time in your hands. But there's a huge betting thing. Betting is huge. It is $1 billion industry. And after their chances of going to the playoffs, Bumbles just sent me, what is this? Griff Jenkins, Fox News. My friend just sent pics from D.C. today. What was he doing? Oh, is this the parade? Is this the Israel parade? What is he wearing? Who's Griff Jenkins? Did he go for the We Stay? Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Yeah, they marched on D.C. today. And Josh, you are here. But, yeah, oh, man, I lost my train of thought, of course, because I thought he sent me something. Yeah, I was looking up Josh. I was looking at Bumbles. Bumbles sent me something today that after week 4, the Bills had a 98% chance of making the playoffs. Now, after week 10, 20%. Hey. And this is also, I'm going to go back to this, but Lenker sent me this today about the Yankees, and Josh will appreciate this since he is a Yankee fan, that he sent me this, and he was like, what's your take? Now, it is factual. What he said was fact. So I'm okay with him speaking fact, but also it brings up an interesting point. This is from Ken Rosenthal. Stanton's agent, Joel Wolf, responds below to Yankees GM Brian Cashman saying of Stanton, he's going to wind up getting hurt again, more likely than not, because it seems to be part of his game. And his agent, Wolf, said, I read the context of the entire interview. I think it's a good reminder for all free agents considering signing in New York, both foreign and domestic, that to play for that team, you've got to be made of Teflon, both mentally and physically, because you can never let your guard down, even in the offseason. And, but he's speaking the truth. But Blanker brought up a good point that I wonder if that's going to affect free agents, and Hal liked what he said, but less cussing. Hal, shut the fuck up. Hal's like this prim and proper little guy who's just like, you want to punch him. You do. Hal must have got his ass kicked growing up, because I don't, you know what, his dad is tough. George was tough. Hal's like a businessman, manicured hands. You know, if you touch his, you ever shake someone's hands and they got those really soft hands, you touch them, you're like, wow, and they don't give a good handshake. That's a Hal. Hal is a very, and maybe he doesn't, but I really think he has one of those handshakes where it's like, are you going to shake my hand, or are you just going to like press your palm against my palm? I mean, I want a handshake, right? Come on, look me in the eyes, give me a handshake. And maybe Hal will blow me away with that, but I don't get that from him. I don't get it at all from him. But I saw that about the Yankees. I was like, it is true. Stanton gets hurt every goddamn year. So, I mean, there's a chance that it'll happen again this year. Ben Simmons, some nerve damage, I just read. So he's going to be out. His agent says it's day to day, but Jacques Vaughn said maybe a week. Yeah, firm shake always, Josh. And that's another guy. So he played 6 games this year. When he's on the court, it's better, but he's out at least a week, which means to me he's going to be out even longer. And every year, he's the Stanton of basketball now. Like, I don't think we're ever going to see Ben Simmons be the player he was. I'm hoping that he is investing the money he's making now, because he's not going to get that contract again. And the way he's going, he's going to be out of the league in a couple of years. And he says he wants to play in the Olympics with Australia. I'm like, dude, you can't even play an NBA season. What team is going to say, yeah, go ahead and play the Olympics? Sure, I know you want to play for your country, but you can't even play for your NBA team who's giving you all this money to give you all the things in life you could ever wish for and more. I mean, he's always hurt. He's always fucking hurt. I mean, RJ Barrett misses a game for a migraine. Migraine, okay, yeah, migraine's a serious shit. Yeah, but he's always hurt. Always hurt. And I know Javi must be like, yep, par for the course. Par for the course. Now, I was talking to some people yesterday about the Bills online and Twitter, because Tyler Dunn? He wrote that, yes, Tyler Dunn, quite a statement by Aikman and Buck, saying number one reason for Bills 5-4 and the outside looking in is Josh Allen. He said he put that 178th most pressing issue at one Bills drive. So I said, well, can you give me the 5 pressing issues? And of course, he's too big to answer me. Tyler Dunn's just too big to answer me, or even answer the email. You're going to put this up. If it's not the most pressing, well, then answer it. Don't tell me it's not the most pressing. Tell me what it is. I don't like, and that's what they do. People just tweet.